So the next question I have is from Professor Lang, and she asks, with COVID, many workout facilities have closed or have many customers and now have limited hours or tight restrictions, making it difficult to exercise. What kind of impacts do you think this will have? First of all, a lot of us are seeing this right now. We're kind of in that really weird era with this virus where we're not quite in lockdown, but pretty much everywhere you go, there's going to be some kind of restrictions, more in some counties than other. That's another thing that's going to play a really big role. It just really depends on where you live. Although there is the CDC guidelines that a lot of people are required to follow, which like was listed in this question, a lot of new customers, limited hours, and some facilities have chosen to stay closed due to the virus, and of course is going to play an impact overall. These people that were once going to the gym are now either not going to the gym because their local gym isn't open, or they are now facing the option to work out at their home. But we are going to notice that there's going to be a decline in the overall consumer in the gym because some people just don't feel safe. And that's just how it is. But there is also the fact that people are going to be less inclined to go work out because of the virus. And if your option is to be at home, whether it's because you want to or because your gym isn't open, we're also going to see that people are going to get really distracted. And I mean, that's just how it is, you know, whether it's your phone, your TV, you know, being in your own home, you feel safe, you feel comfortable, and it's just as easy for you to get up, walk away from what you're doing to do something else. Versus when you're in that gym environment, you're more focused, you're in the moment, and you can't just pick up your phone and, you know, start Snapchatting. I mean, some people might do that, but the environment and the vibe is totally different. I think a lot of people can agree on that. And then the second part of the question is, you said college students have limited food options. Is this across the board at universities? So this is just the first part of that question, and yeah, it is across the board. Of course, colleges are going to have different types of food. You know, you're not going to see the same thing everywhere you go. Some places are going to have more healthier options, you know, vice versa. So it is across the board. However, it's really kind of how the person looks at it, you know, what is healthy to the individual, if that makes any sense. And then the second part of that question is, do you think colleges should make changes in their offerings, or is it more students opt for other food choices when good ones are available? So I think when I had pointed this out in my speech, this was just a limitation that a lot of students were having in the campus environment. I don't necessarily think it's the campus's responsibility to adhere to everyone, because of course that's impossible. So I do think students kind of have to understand that that is a limitation everywhere you're going to go, and they need to make a food plan for themselves. And so when they are going to get meals from, you know, the campus or the cafe, they know what to choose from. And of course, if those options aren't available for you, then go somewhere else. So I do think it really just depends on the campus. You know, I can't speak for Maryville. I don't live on the campus, so I don't know exactly what the food options are like. But just as an example, if Maryville has a really good variety of healthy foods versus a little more like treats and things like that here and there, then if there's that equal balance, then I don't think the college can do any more than that, because I don't think we can give everything that everybody wants. So I hope that answers your question.